Hi Flosstube, it's Kim with Kim J Inspired. Hope you guys had a great week. It's Saturday. We're shooting late. We kind of just had a relaxing morning, had a great breakfast around 10, and here it is. It's after 12 and we're just now shooting. This is Flosstube number 36. I want to thank everyone for watching. And if you're wondering what is this, well, this is a channel about cross stitch. Sometimes you get to know me a little bit better. I sometimes show other crafts, and you get to know my husband too. He's always sitting right over there, and he comes on at the end and usually does the giveaway for us. Guys, it's been a great week. I don't want to do a lot of, I want to get into the stitching pretty fast. Lee is feeling better, and I get to lay my eyes on him tomorrow. I'm so excited. I haven't seen him since he was sick. It wasn't COVID, it was a flu, but he is feeling much better. So guys, thank you so much for your kind comments about Lee. As I told you, it worried me to death. I did a lot of crying and a lot of worrying the whole time he was sick. You guys know what it's like to have a sick child. It's awful. Anyway, guys, we are just so excited to be here with you. If I didn't say this, again, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We're getting close to 300. I got a giveaway upstairs that I'm pretty excited about when we hit 300. So please hit that. I can't wait. I love to give things away. I guess you guys have figured that out. Anyway, so let's get down to talking about stitching. Guys, I'm going to be doing a lot more things with my hobbies. Stitching. My hobbies are cross stitch and travel. More of that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks. I am going to be opening up my Kim J Inspired Facebook page. It actually is already open. So guys, if you want to, I'm going to start posting more things about cross stitch on there. Particularly one of the things I want to do is, I know that sometimes you have to really save up. I know that I have to be really careful about spending money on my hobbies, whether it's travel, going on a trip, or whether it's buying all the patterns that I want. And there's no, you know, we should support all of the shops and all of the designers as much as we can. But there's also, these designers are so gracious and so wonderful. They give out a lot of amazing freebies. I'm going to show two of them today. One of them I have stitched and fully finished, and the other one is one that I come across, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to stitch it this spring, but I'm definitely going to put it in there for next spring. I say that because one of the things I want to do on my page is highlight freebies and ways that you can save money, because yeah, it gets expensive. I know, I'm trying not to buy as much stuff, and it's like, that didn't work out so well for me this week. Anyway, I do want to show you this. I only have the black and white copy of this. I'm never going to show you the patterns, even though they are free, just because sometimes there's been some confusion, at least in one group, about whether patterns are truly free. I'm going to show this close up and far away. This is from Wilt's Iris Naps. It's spring freebies. Now I just have the black and white. Just imagine it's in orange, and you can do those bunnies in any color. This is a freebie that's on her page, and I'm going to link to it below. Is that not cute? I'm really dying to do those carrots. I have decided I'm in love with carrots. I've just kind of jumped on that trend. Here's a little bit further away. This is a freebie on her page if you're looking for a last minute small to stitch. And I'm going to put that on my Facebook page today, Kim J Inspired. Pretty easy to find, and I'll link it down below. I'll put the link on my Facebook page. I'll also put it in the description box down below. But anyway, it's cute, and I want to do them. I just don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll stitch just one of those cute little carrots. One of them is done in orange, and then there's a couple of them are done in orange and another color. I think it's a bluish color, but they're cute as can be. I do have some carrots that I ordered from Michael's. Hey, Sarah. Sarah at Sarah Stitches. She and I are so much alike sometimes it's not even funny. And she was talking about she had lost some carrots from Michael's, and I'm like, I've been wanting them, and I finally ordered them after seeing she lost hers. She did find hers, and mine are coming on a truck, and I'm hoping they don't interrupt this video. All right, guys, speaking of freebies, there's another freebie from Lizzie Kate. She has a lot of freebies on her site, too. I have not stitched a lot of Lizzie Kate. I've bought a lot of her patterns. I have a couple more of her patterns on my wish list, actually. But this one that I stitched, this is Hello Spring. On her site, this is done in, I think this is orange and yellow. I just lightened mine up with some purple. This is Color and Cotton purple. These two colors are Color and Cotton. The yellow is 744 DMC. And I just thought this turned out so cute. I'll put up a little bit closer. I just decided, because I'm not been doing well with my finishing, I just put it in a hoop with a little bow. I always finish my backs and my hoops. I bought these they're just wooden circles on Amazon. I got a whole bunch of them for like $5. and it just makes the backs of my hoops look better when I finish them. You can't see the stitching. I sometimes have a problem with this top part up here, which I'm going to fix later today. But that is Hello Spring. If you go to Lizzie Kate's, and I'll link it below also, but if you go to Lizzie Kate's blog, this little pattern is there. It's done in totally different colors. In fact, I have that if I can pull it off my iPad really quick. Again, sometimes you think, I have done 36 of these now, and you think that I would know what I'm doing. And I hope I did tell everybody welcome. But welcome. Yeah, here it is. So this is how, we don't have a glare today because this is the way that she has it finished. And the sun is, and that might supposed to, that could be that she was wanting that thing with the petals to be the sun. I just took it to be a flower, and I did it this way. And I have another friend, Debbie, did it in some beautiful pinks and purples too. So just do what you want. It's your project. Do it how you want. But that's a freebie again on her site. All right, guys. So that was my full finish. I try to do a finish or a full finish every week. Let's get to whips. I did a lot of work this week. First off, One Nation. I have a new bag from Deborah of Joyful Stitching that is now housing my One Nation. Woohoo! If you guys have heard a lot about One Nation, a lot of people are stitching it. This is from Bygone Stitches. This lists the states in the order that they were admitted to the Union. It is gorgeous, but it is huge. Guys, I was doing 1 state and 1 star a week, much like Janet Jabber and some other stitchers have done. But I ended up, I was doing it on some 18 count oatmeal, and I could not get any white or ecru to show up the way that I wanted it to. So I started it over a few weeks ago on some 18 count vintage country mocha, and I'm really liking it. So, excuse me, I hope I don't have to sneeze today. I am so sorry. Excuse me. I'm not cutting that out. So last week I did the red line up here. I got that done. This is so big, it's so hard to show. And I had, if you remember, I had one of the stars done in ecru. I ripped out that star, redid it in white, and did another star. I'm going to try to go back to doing one. I'm going to go back to doing 1 state and 1 star. I plan on working on this for a good 4 or 5 hours today. I was going to make Steve a turkey and dressing dinner, but bless his heart. Show your sad face. He'll show that later. But I was like, you know, I just want to stitch today. I'll make that another day. If you don't know, if you're not from the South, here in the South, we don't have stuffing. We have cornbread dressing. And I know how to cook it like my mom did. It's never going to be as good as my mom's because, you know, nothing is good as your mom's. But I love to cook it, and I bought everything to cook it and was thinking about it today, but we got a late start. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that today. So that is what, so I will pick that up today. Again, One Nation, Bygone Stitches. You can buy this on Etsy. You can order it from any of your local needlework shops. It's available in a whole bunch of places. Yeah, you can even download it as a PDF on Etsy. I think my best friend downloaded hers as a PDF. So I did get some work on that last Saturday. I had 1 week where I did not get any work in on it. I'm going to tell you today, I'm not going to stuff so much. I will do this after I'm finished. All right, my next whip, and I told you guys I was going to work on this. This is Heartstring Sampler, and this is, it's a coffee drinker's confession. It says, I don't have a problem with coffee. I have a problem without coffee. Look at those cute little motifs. None of them which I've stitched yet, but I'm dying to stitch those birds. I think I don't have one of the colors in one of the birds, which is why I'm waiting. Anyway, so I did pick this up. This is a project that Steve picked out that he wanted me to do. And so I stitch it on the 4th of every month because his birthday is on the 4th in November. It's November 4th. So I did not have a chance to pick it up on the 4th because I was finishing up my March sampler, but I did pick this up last Saturday, and now I got all the words I don't have finished. I'm stitching this on some 32 count Ren from Picture This Plus. I love Ren. I have some 28 count Ren that I'm going to be using for a project as well. So Ren is a really good color also. It reminds me a little bit of vintage country mocha, but it's just different. Anyway, love both of those 2 colors. But that is that project. And this is also in a bag from Joyful Stitching. I love this bag. It's one of my favorites. This is Let It Love Brew. This is just perfect for coffee lovers. Yay. All right. Okay, guys, next thing I'm working on, these are 2 projects I'm working on for Easter. This one I have shown you several times before, and I totally changed it. Let me pull out my Amazon Fire tablet, which I just call it an iPad, and I shouldn't, because it's not an iPad. It's just a Fire tablet. But I love it. My sisters bought this for me. Yes, my sisters are very generous. This is He Is Risen. This is by Country Rustic Primitives. I love the pattern. I was inspired by Made by Michelle Graw to make some changes to this. And this is how I changed mine. Let me show you. I am doing this on 28 count even weave Lotus from Bee Stitch Me. And I am doing the colors that I chose. I'll see if I can pull this something out that doesn't have the pattern on it so I can back this up. I chose 550 DMC for the words, and I chose 553 DMC for the cross. All I have left to do is put down there Risen. I have He Is, and I finished the cross part. This is going to be really pretty. I'm excited about this. I've been sharing this with my best friend, and she's really excited about it too. She's very encouraging. I was going to put this in my tier tray, but it is so wide. It's like 6.5 inches wide, because that's as wide as it's going to be. I don't know if that shows up so much there. It is so wide that I have another idea as to how I'm going to finish it. I'm anticipating, guys, I'll tell you a bit more. I think I told you I've actually written what I'm going to stitch every day. I know, I did plans. And it changes some. It changed last night. In fact, I wasn't going to stitch on this last night. I was going to stitch on something else, but I just I put everything in pencil and I erased it, and I decided to stitch on something else. I'm gonna do that like, all right, anyway, I am just like getting Gabby here. Steve's like, what are you saying? I am going to stitch on this again on Tuesday and Wednesday, and it probably will be finished, or Wednesday and Thursday. And that should be a finish so that I can get that up before Easter. This has been my Easter focus project, which is what I'm about to pull out. And this is one that also Steve, really, when he saw it, he asked me to buy it. I'm so lucky, are I not? This is from Lindy Stitches. This is Alas and Did My Savior Bleed. It's based on the old hymn, and this is absolutely gorgeous. I am stitching this on some smoky white. I think this is 28 count. I have a card in here. It's 32 count vintage smoky white linen that I picked up at Peacock Antique Junction. Debbie Hamby has cross-stitch stuff there, guys, and she also participated in Market, so she's going to have some new stuff there. She's in Adairsville. She is always linked down below if you want more information. She will always be linked. So I finished the long line, and I got started on one of the little flowers. That's where I am. My goal has been to try to stitch on this about an hour every day. I missed the last couple of days, but I'll pick this back up this weekend. So maybe not today, but definitely a little bit tomorrow. Anyway, this has been a fun stitch. I had to do some frogging. I think I'm going to have to do some frogging. Possibly. I'm going to look at something again to see. It's not that it's in the wrong place. I just don't like the way the stitch looks. So that's my whips. The only new start I had was this one, Hello Spring. And I finished that. It took me about 2 nights. So it's a really fun quick stitch, and you can do it any way, like I said, do it any way you want to. All right, guys, I do have a good bit of haul. I'm trying not to buy as much haul, but it is, and I have an announcement about something that's coming up too, so there's a lot of things going on. All right, guys, so haul. Let's see, where am I going to start? I had an order from 123 Stitch, thanks to all the gift cards that my family and Steve have given me. I did a lot of 123 Stitch ordering. Some of it's not here yet. Guys, here is the April Country Cottage Needleworks Sampler of the Month. That is so cute. I love it. I'm starting this on Monday, so that I'll have it ready to go. And there are French knots in it again. I'm not a fan of the French knots. Not a fan. Laura at Stitching by the Shore enabled me to get this pattern. This is called Coastal Cola. This is my first Silver Creek Samplers pattern. I've never done one by them. She did this on some fabric called butter. Steve will tell you that I love butter. I like the color butter. So I don't know what I have got this scheduled to start this summer, but after she finished it, I just went ahead and bought the pattern because I really wanted it. And that came in my 1, 2, 3 stitch. Also, guys, I'm going to be starting a Blackbird Designs pattern, and this is all the week's dye works for it. Lots of different colors. I'm not going to pull them out. So that was a big order that I had, and I'm going to need to, Steve might have to help me move some things over. Hey guys, you can see that we didn't exactly get things ready perfectly. I didn't know that my little blanket was still back there. That's my little blanket. I slept on the couch a little bit last night, so just forgive me. Guys, I told you I won a Friday Night Fight Night, woohoo, from Stitch Me. And I got, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. It looked a little different on the screen. This is Sorbet, and it looks different there. I always buy a 28 count Lugana or a Joblin. This is really pretty. It's much more orange in person, and that's what it looked like this when I saw it, and I really liked it. But if I get it really up close, I don't know if you can see how orange it is. It's really, really orange. Yeah, you could kind of see there. I haven't decided what I'm going to stitch on it yet. Who knows, I might give it away. I don't know yet. But like I said, it doesn't look as orange. We can look at it here, but it is very, very orange. So that came in. Yay! And I'm waiting on my fabric of the month. I think she's mailing those out this week. Before I get to the really cool thing that I mentioned to you last week, let me show you. I did buy a couple of patterns that I am absolutely in love with. Actually, 3. I bought these off Etsy. Okay, guys, you know I'm into flamingos. Just Keep Stitching, they were talking about Fuzzy Fox designs on Etsy on their Flosstube this week, so I decided to go check. They had some cute projects. I think Pam did, I want to say she did a fox from them. I'm not sure. I just decided just to check them out. Oh my goodness. Our anniversary is next month. My anniversary and our birthday is next month, so I am finally we have a couple of things in my stash that I could stitch for our anniversary. But look at these flamingos, and look at them in the little wedding, and you know, the little veil. So I'm going to be stitching this for our anniversary. Steve has approved it. He thinks it's okay. He's over here shaking his head. He grins when I'm doing this. I like it. I need to do these all the time. It seems to make him happy. Yeah, guys, he's a hoot. But when he gets on camera, he needs to be more like he is over there when he gets on camera, because he's a hoot. I loved it so much. I went look. They have these little bird patterns. Robin, these are good for our bird wall. They're a little cartoony, but I love them. This is a little bluebird. I'm kind of like, you know, I get mad at that bluebird that won't come near my house, but he's like right not too far away. There's a park that's pretty much out our back door. I see that bluebird at the park all the time, but I never see him in my backyard. So I bought the bluebird. And then I bought, these came together. This was a robin and a cardinal. This is her version. She is an Australian designer. I love these. There's several birds. I'll probably, once I get these stitched, I may go buy a few more. But these are just, I had to have these. They weren't very expensive. I think they were $3 or $4. They were less than $5. I think I paid about $12 for all 3 patterns. But they're cute. I mean, come on, look at that cardinal. I'm hoping this year that maybe we get to see the St. Louis Cardinals in St. Louis. That's a little baseball side note, because you know we love baseball, but who knows. So I bought those 3 patterns this week. Okay. Now to the fun thing I told you about that I was waiting on last week that did not come. I did receive my needle minders. I'm going to link the store down here, but she has taken she's apparently moving from Texas to California. These needle minders are from Gina's Unique Boutique. I bought 6 and she gave me a freebie, which was so nice. So here are my new needle minders. Are they not cute? Of course, a flamingo and a robin. This is the Nancy Drew needle minder I was telling you about. I hope you can see them well. I love it. And this is the book, The Hidden Staircase. Of course, I had to get a buffalo chicken. I got a Keep Calm and Pray On or Keep Calm and Pray. Lord knows we all need that. I got a little United States, which is what I use for my One Nation project. And then she gifted me, she gave me a little extra gift, a little cupcake. That is adorable. Makes me want a cupcake. So, I want a cupcake, Steve. Can you go get me a cupcake? Anyway, so these are so cute. I love them. I just put them on this. This board, I'm going to probably start keeping my needle minders on this board. I'm probably going to start collecting them. I've become a needle minder person. I didn't think I would be, but I am. So that's it for haul. Now, I have kind of an announcement. Sarah Stitches, you know, I talk about Sarah a lot. We are going to be doing a stitch along for these little cows that were released during Needlework Expo. If you remember, they had a thing called the Moo the Merrier. And we couldn't pick between, we looked at all the cows and there was a couple of them. She and I think alike, but we couldn't decide between two, so we're going to do both of them. We're going to start with this. This is from Annie B's, and this is called For Freedom. We're going to be starting with this one. Now, we don't have our hashtag. We haven't decided when we're going to start yet, but this is our first one. And then our second one is from Little Stitch Girl. This one is just adorable, the little sunflowers. And I was telling Sarah, I said, well, I need one more Americana piece for July, and I want one more piece for August, and these are perfect. So those are the two that we are going to be stitching. We'll have more information once we decide our hashtag. I ordered mine off this one off Etsy, and it's already on its way here. Deborah at Joyful Stitching is selling charts now, guys, including and project bags. She has this. I don't know how many she has of them, but she has this. I know that I've ordered a couple from her. So yay! I'm very excited about that. So we'll tell you more about that. Now, guys, what I'm going to give away today, we're down to the giveaway part. If you want to join in with us on the Moo the Merrier, and I am hot, Steve's going to have to turn that air conditioning way up because I am having a middle-aged woman hot flash here. He's going to do that for me now. If you guys are wanting to join us in our Moo the Merrier stitch along, I am going to give away this chart. I am going to purchase an extra copy for whoever wants to stitch this chart. What I want you to do, and you cannot turn on that fan. You turn on the fan, it's going to blow everything away. All I need you to comment on is somehow say cow. If you have a funny story about cows, if you like cows, if you hate cows, just tell me something. Just use the word cow. And I'm going to get, and I wasn't going to. Steve's like, you were going to do it. I decided I was going to give away this chart. So guys, you can join us in. And once we finish with this one, I will give away the next, a copy of Little Stitch Girl's chart. Next, once we're moving on to that one. All right, guys, this week we're doing a $25 giveaway to Etsy so that you can purchase some of these charts. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I am hot natured, guys. Steve will tell you I freeze him out. He will go to bed in a coat. He has done this. I've looked over there and he's wearing a coat. I'm like, what? But yeah, I will freeze us out. I will have the air conditioning on and it's 40 degrees. Sorry, guys. It's just the way it is. So the giveaway, and speaking of Steve, it's time for him to come on over here. Our giveaway is a $25 gift card to Etsy, so you can go in and purchase all those fun Needlework Expo patterns that you saw. Say hello, Steve.
Hey.
Give him some of those cute little faces you were making at me a minute ago.
I can't redo them. My face is made out of rubber, and I just can't get back like it was.
Yeah, that is true. He's got his Braves hat on. Of course, we're getting closer and closer to opening day. Look at this. I'm so hot. I'm sorry,
They won
guys.
Yesterday, I saw.
I don't even know what's going on.
8-5.
Who did they play?
They're playing the Red Sox right now as we speak.
Is it on TV?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, we're going to be turning on the TV, so we got to hurry here. Steve's going to start shaking that thing in a minute. There you go. So guys, today we are drawing for the $25 Etsy gift card. Please don't forget to mention cows next week, so you can, for that Annie B's folklore chart of the cute little patriotic cow. All right, guys, here we go. Who is going to win that $25 gift card? You know he always does these up. This is Steve's job every day. Jean! Hi, Jean. You won that card. Jean Truckee. Jean has been a long, long time friend of us, and we really love Jean. So, Jean, you have won the $25 Etsy gift card. Just send me an email or a message on Facebook, Jean, so that, and I'll need your email to get the gift card to you. So, all right, guys. So, anything you got to say, Steve? Hello?
No, I didn't fall asleep. I was trying to think of something. I've already talked about the ball game and everything, and So
We haven't done much this week. We've been just, we haven't done anything this week. We've been we do grocery pickups.
we've just been out walking.
Walking a lot. Yeah, we do a lot. We walk every day because I'm diabetic and I need it. We've been walking. We've had some good food. Steve made hamburgers last night. They were pretty good. I don't know. We haven't done anything much. I'm not cooking a dinner for him today. I'll probably cook it for him next
We
weekend.
just kind of been lazy this past week.
I worked. I did work.
Well,
So.
okay.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna stop rambling. And thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I love it every week. It is so much fun to share my stitching. I love reading your comments. I love following you on Instagram. This has been just such a blessing in my life during the pandemic when we were all kind of inside a lot. It's been a really huge blessing. Have a great week. We will see you next week. We love all of you. Bye-bye.
Bye.